Colorphase is in the Bastard Den right now. Lexi, who's the bass player, and JJ, who plays guitars, man. Both of you, welcome to the Bastard Den. Thanks for coming in.
What up?
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. It's great to be here.
Excellent. So we heard the Chicago CD here. We'll talk about that in a second. But you have a new CD or a new EP out called VP. Is that right?
V2.
V2. I was going to say VD, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to give you a complete.
This is not
bastard.
a biography, Jim.
Yes. We'll talk. Well, John Crusoe knows all about that, right, John? I'm just. I'm sorry. Anyway, so V2 is the new EP from Colorphase, and when did this come out? And tell us a little bit about recording it, Lexi.
V2 we released in January of this year. It was our first release. It's 4 tracks, and we recorded it with D2 and Audio Productions, Dustin Boyle from The Frequency.
Nice. Dustin's the man.
Yeah,
Oh, God, he
the
is.
man. Yeah, he's the shit.
He is.
It was a really cool experience. It was kind of our, we've recorded before, but it was our first project with the group, and it was really cool. One night we were in there, and we were recording our tracks, and all of a sudden JJ kind of played a riff differently, and we all rewrote our parts that night and recorded it, and then the next day we were like, oh, Vanessa, you get to come in here and lay down vocals to a track that we totally changed and you've never heard before. And she totally did awesome, and the song just transcended, and that's where we got the name V2, which we kind of took to be like, a movement with our music where, when you're in a show and you're just, everyone's kind of coming together, it's like being part of something bigger than yourself, When
we were setting the interview up here, you said there was actually quite the involved story behind the name of the EP. Why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, it was just because, with the whole night, V2 actually stands for verse 2, and it's because we changed the part in Golden Haze, the second verse of Golden Haze, and that's when JJ rewrote his part, and we kind of just threw V in there and did everything with it, and it was such a cool feeling, because the song just got so much better, and it was totally by accident, and that's just awesome when you can bring people together and that comes out.
First of all, one of our listeners who's in the chat room is digging your the tune we just heard, which was Space Jam, right?
Yes, sir.
So just let you know that, and I'm sure this question will come up soon because he likes to do this. He'll ask you guys if you can go tour down near Orlando.
All right.
That's for you, Sember.
Hey,
Yeah.
It's winter time, so I guess the going south is probably the best thing.
That's
to do
right.
at
It's
this point.
snowbird time.
Absolutely.
You guys are getting ready to release a live album too. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that, JJ?
Yeah, we got some tracks together down in Chicago. Right around September 3rd. It was Labor Day weekend, and we just had the tracks, and we released the EP a little while ago, and now we're currently working on our first full-length album. So this live album is just something that we had an opportunity to do, and we really just threw it together, and in a really cool way. It was a lot of fun. We did it. It was all do-it-yourself stuff. We didn't put any bells and whistles on it. We just did the nitty-gritty to it. So it was a lot of fun.
Right.
Awesome.
And obviously you had a great sound guy coming off that because it was a great recording. And tell us about the venue that was at it. And is this the first time you've ever recorded a show live? And just get a little closer to your microphone too.
Okay,
right?
yeah, it was at Reggie's venue down in Chicago. It's on State Street, and it was a lot of fun. We played with a girl named Martha Berner down there, and we got really good recordings. Like I said, we got an awesome opportunity. Reggie's is a great club too, great venue for any bands that are listening out there. You should look up Reggie's music venues. Great place to play down in Chicago, and that was the first time that we played there, and we're planning on going back too.
Nice.
Because we had a lot of fun down there.
Sorry, I'm looking at the chat room. Sometimes people post funny things. One thing that I wanted to ask you guys about is as far as the Madison music scene. Lexi, I'll direct this question to you. What are some of the bands around town that you personally would like to play a show with?
Keep in mind we have representatives of Black with MV, Lot 74, Government Zero, and Axiom in the studio right now.
So we'll just assume that you'd first name those bands, and then we can go on to the rest of the list.
So, of course, the first 4.
Right.
We're playing our show with Orphan Bloom on Thursday, and we're really excited. We've played it with them a couple times before, and they're friends of ours, and they're really great to play with. They're very talented musicians. Some other bands, actually, you know what? We really want to play with Sexy Esther.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And
Lindsay Evans, she's awesome.
return my emails.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Who else do we play with? JJ, what do we like?
Well, we're really excited about playing with Tiger Clutch as well. We're playing with Tiger Clutch on a bill at the High Noon this Thursday at 9 o'clock.
It's their CD release party.
It is their CD release party.
Orphan Bloom CD release party too,
Orphan
is it?
Bloom. Yeah, one of them has an EP, I believe, and one of them is a CD release, if I recall, but I can't remember which one's which. But no, we're really excited about that. And
The Tiger Clutch, that's a best of CD they have coming out.
is that's what it is?
It is. It is too. It's
Nice.
totally.
Yeah, those guys are hilarious. Those guys they're
I
crazy.
know I saw their interview. Best of. He was like, "That's all best of."
Right,
What do you mean,
exactly.
man?
So talk about, I mean, this show is, when was the last time, you guys are actually pretty busy. I've seen you do a lot of gigs, posting them on Facebook. Good marketing campaign, by the way. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
You need to do that for sure.
Absolutely.
Any memorable gigs in the past here that really stood out? They were like, wow, that was awesome.
Absolutely. Just a couple weeks ago, we played a gig with this group called Living Dread, and we were out in Slinger, Wisconsin. I believe it was actually just outside of Slinger. It was in Ackerville, and we were at this little hodunk place, but they packed it.
Nice.
And they actually told us it was actually a slow night because it was deer hunting, I believe.
Right.
It was deer hunting week or whatnot. But no, I mean, that was the guys of Living Dread and another group called Commuter Exit. Just really good people, really good guys to hang out with. You know, just really easy going, really easy gig, really fun gig too.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's awesome, man. And it's pretty fun to play those small towns like that too. I mean, you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes you get not so good experiences to those places, but sometimes you get shows like that.
Exactly, and like I said, I was very surprised at how many people were there, and it was a lot of fun and very, very hospitable place to play.
You guys might have had half the town out there, right?
Probably. Yeah, it was like playing in a town. I mean, it was on just this little state road and just on a corner bar. You know, I don't even think it was an incorporated town, just a bar and a church. That was it.
That's a town in Wisconsin.
Yeah,
There's probably a couple bars.
probably. Yeah,
You know,
yep,
this-
exactly.
These small towns, 600 people in them. You know, they'll have like 9 churches and 14 bars
And no grocery stores.
and a post
And a
office.
post office.
3 liquor stores.
So a big show coming up on December 1st. That's this Thursday with Tiger Clutch, Orphan Bloom, Colorphase. That's at the High Noon Saloon. You guys got to be stoked to play this show. What else is coming up? No other shows scheduled right now, right?
No shows scheduled, but we're looking to keep rolling. We've been a little, we've been focused on getting our recordings done right now. It took us a little bit of time to throw together this live album, but thanks to the help of a couple people, we got it together, and now we're looking to book again. And it's wintertime, but we're ready. We're ready to still get out there.
That's awesome. And so the live CD has not been officially released yet. You're going to get that out soon.
No, it's not been officially released. The song that you said that we heard tonight was the first release, right?
So
there.
World premiere.
There you go. we like being first here in the Bastard Den. If we wanted to get the copy of the live CD and V2, how do we do that?
You can get it at the show. We're gonna give 50 away for free at the show of the new live album. We're gonna hand them out for like $1 each the rest of the night. But other than that, you can get them on the internet. You can hit us up on Facebook.
And where we find Colorphase online?
Yeah, it's facebook.com/colorphase or listen.to/colorphase. Check us out.
Reverb Nation.
Yeah, Reverb Nation, all the above. We do everything. Whatever.
Thank you, eDub.
Just helping out.
We're popping those links in the Max Inc. Radio chat room. Check them out. Colorphase, thanks for coming in, Lexi and JJ. Have a great show on Thursday. Hopefully, I can
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, man.
get the balls to come in and see you guys. It's not that. It's just I work dark
You
30
really,
in the
you
morning.
really have to work it up
Yeah.
to get there.
I should just say fuck it
Just
and take
suck it
Friday
up,
off.
man.
There, a
All right.
boy.
Take
Nice.
Friday
Oh,
off.
man.